Hey guys, welcome back to the channel again, and I hope you all are doing great. This is a new playlist, okay? And here I will be uploading Python's related questions. The level of those questions will be very easy, and the questions will be directly from the lead code, okay? And I will be not deep diving into the data structures now. Okay, I will giving you the ideas. Okay, how the questions come in the interview and how you can uh, tackle any questions. Okay, how you can explain like how you can just see the questions and make your strategy to solve it. Okay, and if you're not aware of Python or predefined data structures, so we already covered all those things in my Python playlist. Okay, so please go and have a look. Okay, I hope you all will get there. What is the Python and predefined data structures and all that indexing concept, because these are the very basic things, and for sure we'll be using it. Okay, although the level of these questions will be very easy. Okay, since we are starting it, so we are starting from easy questions, so there will be easy questions like I don't know, like I will be it will be like above 20 questions will be in easy category, and same will be going on for a medium, and then like typical questions like hard questions, I can say. But before going to the medium and hard questions, I think I have to cover like data structures, because there itself we have to uh, focus more on the optimal part. Although you have to, even here in this questions, right, in this series, all the uh, code which I will provide or I will explain you, although it will be optimal, but since once you will go to the hard questions or medium questions, there you will see like somewhere we are using uh, some of the data structures like linkedin sorry linked list, queue, and all those stuff, right? So in these questions, I will be not using any stacks or linked list queue or any kind of those data structures. Okay, I will be using just predefined data structures, and the work will be done. Okay, so let's see the first question what we have today. So this question is from the lead code, where you have to find the index of the first occurrence. Okay, let me give you the heading. What is the heading here? Okay, so heading of this code will be, this is the heading. Okay, so finding out the first occurrence in the string. Okay, so what is uh, what is the problem statement? Given two strings, needle and haystack, return the index of first occurrence of a needle in haystacks, or -1 if needle is not a part of haystack. For example, input haystacks sadbutsad as a string. Okay, which is saved in a variable. Okay, then needle we have sad. Okay, and output is 0 f. Let me tell you with the whiteboard what is the going on here. So it is saying that you will have you will have two strings. Okay, two strings. Okay, two strings. One is haystacks, haystacks, and needle. Okay, then then you have to you have to tell that whether needle is present in haystacks. Okay, haystacks. If needle is present, then return the first occurrence of the word with the index, with index. Okay, if needle is not present, needle is not present. Okay, not present in haystacks, then written -1. Okay, so for example, if you're not getting it, just focus the example. So what first thing you have to do, you will have two strings. Okay, one is haystacks and one is needle. Okay, then what is the next step? Okay, then you have to uh, check, or when you have when then you have to see whether the needle is what I have written. Okay, you have to see that whether the needle is present in haystacks or not. Okay, and if needle is present, then return the first occurrence of the word with index. Okay, if needle is not present, not if needle is not present, okay, not present in haystack, return -1. So what is saying, let's suppose you have a haystacks. Okay, haystacks is verb, and here I have sad but sad, right? And then we have needle. Okay, needle is sad. So how many times sad is occurring in the haystacks? Two times, right? Two times. Okay, two times. First is here, second one is here, right? And but you have to only check for only see for the first time. So you will take this one because this is occurring for the first time. It can be occur three, four, as many as you want. Like it can be occur three, four times also. But you have to see the first occurrence. Okay, this is the first occurrence, and you have to return the first index. First index. So what is the index here? Zero. The answer will be zero. Output will be output will be output will be 0. Okay, so if you have like the occurrence, it is occurring two times from 0 to 0 to, this is the first occurrence. Okay, occurrence, and second is like 3 0 1 3 4 5 6 and 8. Okay, and second one is 6 and 8. Okay, this is your second occurrence. Okay, so we have two occurrence of that. One is from 0 to 2, second one is 6 to 8, right? But you have to return 0 because you have to just return the first occurrence and first index. Okay, and let's suppose example number 2 I will have. For example, for example, for example, haystacks is equal to, this is my n, and it's not working. Okay, so what is the, and let me have needle here. Needle is equal to pen. Okay, needle is equal to pen. So how many times pen is occurring? Two times, right? One and two, right? And let me have an index here. 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13. We have 14, we have 15, we have 16, we have 17 here, and we have 18, we have 19, we have 20 and 21. So we can say like there are two occurrence. Okay, two occurrence. One is from 11 to 14, 11 to 13, I guess. Yep, 11 to 13. Okay, and second one is from 19 to 21. Okay, we have two occurrence. Okay, but what we have to return, we have to return only first occurrence and first index. So first occurrence is where? First occurrence is here, right? Here, this one. Okay, and what is the first index here for this pen? It is 11, right? So you will the output will be output will be 11. Okay, now I will have one more example. For example, for example, you have haystacks, and then you have this as my pen, okay, and needle is color, okay, color. So is color is occurring in haystacks? No, right? So you will return the output will be output will be output will be -1. If needle is not present in haystack, then simple the output will be -1 because color is not occurring anywhere in like haystacks, right? So this is my pen. So color is not here. Nowhere it is mentioned color. Okay. So the output will be -1 because since like I will have it since there is no occurrence of needle, we will return -1. So I hope things are getting clear. We have two examples. You have to just focus for the first occurrence of that needle in haystacks, and then you have to just return that first index. Okay, and if the needle is not present in the haystacks, uh, just return -1. Okay, so let me code it for you and let's see the code how the code will run. Okay, so I will have code here. So the code will be so how you can say that. So we have a class solution. Yes, class solution. Okay, and then we have def str str and everything you have whenever you're writing a code in like lead code, right? It will be in this way only. Okay, so you the cannot change the uh, you cannot change the like a format. It should be like in class and object way. Okay, and then only lead code will try to like evaluate your things. Okay, if you're just writing a function, it will not evaluate, and it will be predefined. I will show you about lead code as well, so don't worry. So what is our first observation? That if needle is not present, we have to just give -1, right? One of the very easiest way to check or to see, right, where my needle will be not present. Can I just say, if my haystacks, if my, can I say, if my haystacks length is smaller than the length of needle, I can directly say it is not present, not present. As I can like say this a statement, right? Like if my haystack length is smaller than the length of needle, I can directly say it is not present, or I can return return -1. So what I'm trying to tell you is, let's suppose I have I have haystacks. Okay, I have two haystacks. I will give you examples. Okay, so what I'm trying to tell you here is, let's suppose let's suppose you have a haystacks. Okay, haystacks. Okay, and you have needle. Okay, and needle is, this is my pen. Okay, and the haystack is, this is, okay. So what the length is, this length is smaller if you will do like this, like length. Okay, length of haystacks. Okay, okay, and it will be always smaller than length of needle. Okay, okay, needle. Then I can make a statement, this will be not present in here, right? Because the length itself is very long. Okay, and this length is very small. Okay, let me give you one more example. If I say, just say like but. Okay, and if my needle is, if but. Okay, if but. Okay, here itself the length is greater, right? Here I can make the statement. Okay, length is, length of haystacks. Okay, haystacks is smaller than needle, right? So you can have any, you can just try by yourself. Okay, if the length of needle, if the length of needle, okay, is greater than the length of haystacks. Okay, haystacks, for sure you can return minus, for sure you can return -1, return -1. Because why? Because just try to have a very common sense, right? It is a common sense. If the length itself is greater, right here, if it is greater, okay, and this is smaller, how can it will be present here? Okay, the length is greater, right? The length is greater itself. Okay, and the length is smaller here. The haystack's length is 3, right? And let's suppose you have 5 length. Okay, how can 5 be present in haystacks here, right? It is not possible, right? Then for sure you can just directly say -1, because this will be a never case of this case will never occur where your needle length is greater than haystack. This can be greater, this should be smaller, needle should be smaller. If you have to find the occurrence here of needle in haystacks, okay, then it should be smaller. But if it is larger than this, right, the length of the haystacks is smaller than needle, how can be this present in haystack? I hope you're getting it, right? So just try by yourself. Okay, have a copy and pen and just try to see in every case where needle is greater, okay, and this is smaller, okay, then you just can return -1 directly without any checking, without any condition, return -1. Okay, so I hope things are clear. Now I will code. Okay, so what I will do here is, I will do one thing. I will just say, if length, okay, we'll check one condition, if length of haystack is smaller than length of needle. Okay, needle. Okay, just written -1, written -1. Else, like this is a case, right? Then what if this is not a case? Okay, this is a case where your length of needle is greater, okay, and length of hairstyle smaller. I'm returning directly -1. I'm not checking anything, or I'm not seeing further. Okay, but if this is not a case, then for I in haystacks, okay, for I in mm, haystacks, for I in haystacks, or range, I will say, for range, length of the stacks, okay, minus haystack, okay, right, minus if haystacks I, okay, and then we have length of needle, okay, is equal to needle, okay, then written 1 or written I, else is written minus 1. Okay, so this is what I have written the code here. So what I have done, I have just checked for the first condition if the length is greater of length of needle is greater, right? With compared to like haystack, that's written minus one. Else, if it is not a case, right? Then what I'm doing, let me tell you with the whiteboard what I'm trying to tell is. Uh, so we will have a question here. So in code, what I have written if condition, if length of haystacks, okay, haystacks is smaller than length of needle, right? Length of needle, okay, then written minus one. Okay, don't check, don't see further, don't see like whether needle is occurring or not. It is impossible. Like if the length is greater of the length of needle is greater than haystack, it will not occur. Okay, then what I'm doing, if this is not a case, then what I'm doing for I in length of haystacks, okay, haystacks, okay, and I'm doing one thing, um, or range, I'm saying it's the range, okay, it's the range, okay, range, okay, and then what I'm doing, I'm just doing haystacks, with I, and then we will have I plus length of needle, okay, and if there is a condition, if this is equal to needle, okay, this is equal to needle, then written what is written minus or written I, okay, and then we are, if this is not a case, written minus one. So let me have example here. So this is your code, this is the code I have written, this is the code, okay, okay, now now let's run this manually. So we have a haystack is equal to sad but sad, okay, that's the case, okay, and then we have needle, and then we have needle is equal to sad, okay. Now if this is the case, this, what is the length here, what is the length, okay, what is the length of haystacks, and what is the length of needle 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 length is 3, okay, haystack length will be 9, okay. This condition gets satisfied or not, this condition gets not satisfied, okay. So I will be here in this loop, okay. So what that loop says, for I in range, okay, for I in range, okay, length of haystacks haystacks, okay, and if haystacks haystacks I plus length of needle, okay, is equal to needle, then written I. So let's rerun the condition, okay. What is the first case? If my loop will be running, okay, so the first will be, it will come here, enter this, enter here, the condition will be like this. If haystacks will be the I value will be 0, right? 0, okay, 0, and 0 plus what is the length? 3, right? What is the length? 3 is equal to needle, is equal to needle, okay, is equal to needle. So what, I hope you are knowing the slicing operation, okay, so this is slicing. So haystack is 0 till 3, okay. What will be the value? Okay, it will be the value will be sad, okay, and sad is equal to sad, this condition will be satisfied because sad is equal to sad, then return -1, oh sorry, return I, okay, and this is I want, right, because I want like the first occurrence is at one position, okay, or sorry, zeroth position, okay, so I'm getting it. Let me have example 2, okay, it will be more clear if it's not clear till now, okay. So let me have a haystacks. This is my desk, okay. Under desk, there is a pen. There is a pen. Or it will be more complicated. I'm sorry. Absolute lot. I'm just writing with, okay. Let me have, this is my pen and pen. Okay. So this is my pen, and pen is not working. Pen is not working. Not working. Not working. Okay. And let me have a needle is equal to pen, okay. Remember the first condition, the first condition will got it will be not satisfied. What is the first condition? If length of haystacks, okay, is smaller than the length of needle, okay. If this is the case, return -1, okay, return -1, okay. If this condition will get satisfied, no, this condition will not get satisfied because the length of haystacks is larger, okay. Now then we have loop, right? So let me have a loop here. In loop, just focus one thing. See what we have written here. Loop if haystacks, okay, haystacks, and then we have I, okay, and then we have length of needle, okay, and then we are checking this is equal to needle or not. If this is the case, just return me I, okay. So for the first time, what will be the value of I? 0, right, for the first time, okay. Just looping, okay, let me have looping here. I will loop here, okay, looping here, looping for the first time, looping for the first time, okay, for the first time, looping for the first time, okay. What will be the case? The I is equal to 0, okay, because the range starts from 0, okay. So haystacks 0. What is the length of pen, needle? Okay, it is 3, okay. Then it is equal to needle or not, okay. See the condition here. If this is the case, okay, return me I. So let me have indexing here: 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6, 7. Then we have 8, 9, and we have 10. then we have 11, 12, 13, then we have 14, then we have 15, 16, 17, then we have 18, then we have 19, 20, 21, and then we have 22. Okay, and so on, right? So from 0 till 3, what will be the value? Are we getting this? Okay, will be this will be this D, okay, and is equal to needle. What we have needle, what we have in needle, we have pen. Okay, so this condition will be not satisfied. Then will be loop. It will loop till it will loop again. Okay, now the I value is one. The I is equal to one. Okay, now one till sorry, it will be one plus three, because I have written one thing here. It is not directly. It, the condition here is the condition here is condition. The condition is Haystacks I plus length of needle. This is the condition. Okay, this is the condition. Don't. This is the condition. Okay, so here we have 0 plus 3. Here we have 0 plus 3. Remember this. Okay, 0 plus 3. And here we have uh, 1 plus 3. Okay, here it will be not get satisfied. Okay, okay. Then we have 2, and then we have I is equal to 2, 2, and I is equal to 3, and I is equal to 4, and so on, right? Where it will be satisfied? It will be satisfied if I will, it will be satisfied till when you have 11, right? So let me have 11 here. So here stacks is equal to 11, then 11 plus 3. Okay, what will be the value here? It will become here stacks 11 till 14, right? And 11 till 14, what we have? Okay, what we have 11 till 14. 14 will be outer bound, right? So it will take only pen. Okay, now pen is equal to pen, right? This condition will be satisfied, and it will return you I. Okay, and it will come out from the loop. Okay, and if there is nothing, if needle is not there in, like, if needle is not there in the loop. Okay, as you can see, if needle is not there in the loop, what we have in the condition, if needle is not there in the loop, return -1. Okay, if needle is not there in the loop, just return -1, and this is what we have done in the code itself. You can see the code. Okay, so let me run the code itself once again. So if I will have create object here of obj of solution. Okay, then we have obj dot str, and we have given sad but sad but sad. Okay, and then we have sad. Okay, so I'm getting 0, right? Let me have, this is my pen. What we have written here, uh, we have written, but we have taken example, right? We have taken an example. This is my pen, and pen is not working. Okay, so yeah, this is this is my pen, and pen is not working. Okay, and we have pen. Okay, so as you can see, 11. Okay, and let me have anything like cat or anything, it will give you -1. Okay, so it is giving you -1. Now I will tell you like how you can submit the code in leetcode. Okay, so you can see like all the test cases like is passed. Okay, and if I will submit it, let's submit it. Okay, so it got submitted as well. Okay, so this is the question. Okay, and I think I have explained you in depth what is happening and how is happening. Okay, and like still you have any doubt, you can comment down below. Okay, so yep, this was the question and this was the solution, and the code will be uploaded in GitHub and you can download the code. Okay, with the proper explanation or proper formatted way, I can say, because I have explained all the things in video. If you want to watch the video, you can watch the video again. Okay, till then, take care. Bye bye.